Hello friends, welcome to Intuites.
Let's begin the class.
Let me share my screen. Okay. So in the last class, on the loop section, we have discussed about in the for loop enumerate, right? How to use the enumerate function as well. So we'll see more on the enumerate as well. But let's continue the other loop here. That is called my what do you call the while loop. So there is another way to write the same thing. It's called the while loop. So here, let's say I'm saying how to write a while loop, right? Suppose I'm taking a counter here, a equals to 0. I'm saying while a is less than equals to 10, then print a. Okay, and I'm saying counter is a equals to a plus 1. Now, one thing I think I forgot here is that there is a separate assignment operator we can write in a different way in Python. Here, what we are doing is, okay, let's first print it, then I will. So it will print you the value from 1 to 10. 0 to 10. So till 10, it will be this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So here it's very simple. Like we have taken a variable equals to 0. Then you are checking the value whether that 0 is less than equals to 10. Yes. If it is yes, print A. Then the count will be increased. A plus 1. Okay. Very simple. Here what I was saying that here we are writing A equals to A plus 1. Right? So it is means that next counter will be increased and A value will be changes to 1. The same thing we can write in a different way in Python like this. A plus equals to 1. This is also valid in Python. This is nothing but the meaning is A equals to A plus 1. A plus equals to 1 means A equals to A plus. This is another type of representation in Python. You can still do it. Same with the other also, like A into plus equals to 1. This also we can do it. A minus equals to 1. We can do it. So all these things, what are the arithmetic operators we can do? We can assign this way also. This is one of the way we can assign in Python. This makes sense? Any questions?
Yes. Yeah, Samir, do any other language having this feature?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know C, C++, Java. I never saw.
Okay. But they
Yeah.
don't have, right? So Python only.
So this is the one way. So why I'm saying that because you should not be get confused here. Wow, how to do it. Okay. So now based on this, let's try to do. Okay, let's do an exercise. I think. Do you have a handy? PyCharm is ready for you. Everybody, is it ready? Everybody is open. Okay.
No.
So we have one variable. Let's take sales underscore amount equals to, let's take somewhere around 85,000. Okay, and let's take one more variable I have. Year equals to, let's take 1009. I have a variable called year equals to 9. Here, what do you need to do? I want to check. This is just like a futuristic calculation we are planning to do it. Okay, so till the sales amount, I'm writing down the question. Till the sales amount becomes somewhere around 1 million, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we need to calculate income. What is income? Income is sales amount into 5%. So we are on a 2019 sales is 85,000. We are planning for a futuristic calculation. For next year, I want to give sales amount more than that. So income is my 0.5%. Then the sales amount would be this amount plus the income. How much the income is? That will be my futuristic sale for the 2020. The question is getting clear. Also, I'll repeat one more time. Anybody have any question here? Guys, are you there?
Yeah, no. Can you repeat
No
the
questions.
question?
Where? Which part?
No, the question, actual question.
I'm writing the questions, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, out of the two lines, which one I have the doubt?
Oh, nothing.
Then my output should be something like year 2020 sales is this much, some amount, XYZ amount, like that. Okay. then the year 2020, the sales is this much amount till it reaches the 1 million. Okay, so each year you need to calculate the income match 5% of the sales amount, and the sales amount needs to be added up with that income amount, and that is the sales for that particular year. Did that make sense? Did that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you do that? I'm post it in WhatsApp right away. No, don't take more than 4 minutes or 5 minutes max. Don't take it more time. If not, I will try. Is it done?
I'm doing it. Just couple more minutes. Should we be getting the value to be 1 million sales? No, sales
Till
amount.
till 1 million.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that till the sales amount becomes 1. Till that we need to print.
Not getting.
What not getting? Sorry.
I'm not getting how to do it.
It's very simple. So let's take a
Finding
file.
are we finding a year when the amount would be the more than 1 million? In which
First of
year
all,
amount?
let's take a look till I say that the sales amount become 1 million or less than 1 million or equals to 1 million, doesn't matter, right? So till that time I need to take my loop. Okay, the first condition. Then what I told, I need to calculate the income. Let's calculate the income inside. Income equals to what? Sales amount into 0.5. 5%. Correct? Up to now it is clear. Then what I told, just give me a second. Now on this case, what I need to do here after this? Tell me. Now I think it should be clear, right?
Yeah, till
Now
here it is.
after the sales amount, whatever sales
Income
amount I'm getting
Plus
plus
1
equals
is
to
income.
the,
income.
yeah.
Right? So it is sales amount equals to sales amount plus income. That is
Oh,
the futuristic scale for me, right?
oh, oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I said. No? Futuristic scale. So 85,000 plus the 5% of the 85,000. It will be that much of sales on 2020 or 19, whatever. Now we need to change the counter as well. Year equals to plus equals to 1. So each year till it will continue like 2020, 21, 23, 24 till it reaches the sales amount 1 million. Right? That makes sense. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now I can print it. Okay. Here there will be some indentation issue will be there that I will leave it to you. So I'm just giving the logic. You can just take it out. Okay. The indentation problem. Now I'm taking a F string here. Say the year or the years. Whatever the year. I'm taking a variable here. Saying year sales is not a sales amount. Okay. So you can just print this value. So do this will work. Let's print this. You will get see there is no indentation issue. So if you see here, so this is a futuristic sale we are doing. So in the 2020 sales would be this much. If you are going with a 5% interest rate of the income for the company, right? So now on 2010 this much, this much, this much. When it will be stopped, when you will achieve the 1 million, we will achieve this. If this is the way, we will able to achieve the 1 million sales on 2017. 70. Got it? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
This was the ask. Is that okay now? You're good?
Yes.
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 If that is okay, let me give you another exercise. So here I have a sales list of amount of, let's take 100, 200, 300, and 400. Okay. Then I have another list called my geolocation equals to any location you can take it. Okay, I'm just taking a random location here. Let's take Hyderabad and let's take Bangalore and let's take Pune. Okay, so what the question would be here in this case is that I want to take a total sales. It's a blank list. Now we need to calculate the total sales. How the total sales will be calculated? Here we need to calculate. There are different tax systems are there for the each location. So question is, if location is Hyderabad, then tax is let's 0.07%. It means the 7%. Okay. If it is Bangalore, then it will be 0.5%. and it is Pune, then it is 0.4%, 0.04. So we need to just take it out, the sales for each out of the value I have. Then we need to calculate the text based on this. Sales into text. The text will changes based on the location. Finally, you need to create a total sales list where all the items should be present. Got it?
Samir, one doubt. Sales number of list items shouldn't be equal to the geolocation, nothing like that?
Yes, this should be. I'm very sorry for that. Yes, it could be. Yeah, that's correct. If you're taking a 3 location, it should be the sales of the 3. That's correct. Now, can you do this?
So total sales is sales into the tax of each location.
The question is clear now. Everybody, question is clear. Okay, just do it. Is it done now?
I have done something, but I'm getting something big output. I don't know whether it is right.
So what will be the output, expected output here? So 100 of
100
7%,
in
200 of 5%, and 300 of 4%.
0.07. I gave 0.5.
So 100 into zero point 0.7, that will be the first item on total sale. 200 into zero point 0.5 will be the second item, and 300 into zero point 0.4, that will be the third item on the right.
0.07 or 0.7.
0.07.
Okay, I'll
0.07. Okay.
So it's 107 for Hyderabad, right?
Yeah.
Bangalore, it's 105. Sorry, no. 210, and for the Pune, it's 312.
How it will be 300 for Pune, it will be 300.4.
And 12.
How much it will be? You got it? You got this point? So you got the
Yes,
output?
I got this. This is easy. Yeah, I did this way. I don't know if it is right or not.
How you did it?
I just did 100, and then I added like tax, so 100
Manually you
into,
did it?
yeah,
No, that's not the case, right? You should take through the item of the list, right?
yeah.
There will be no manual. So let me do that. Let's do this with the enumerate function. So you know that,
did it with for.
yeah, for only. I will do the enumerate with the for. So enumerate, as you know that function will return two things. First is the index. Second one is the value from the list. Right. So let's do that. So I'm saying for index, there's a variable and the total. This is the amount in enumerate of my sales. Correct? So it will, what will happen? It will check the sales list and it will take two values. One is index and one is the total. So it will be like first index will be 0, 100 amount, one index, 200 amount, two index, 300 amount. This two value will be captured there. Correct? This, I think I explained you the previous class. Any questions on this one? Now here we need to check, right? We need to have a condition. How we will check this? So for that, I think I did explain that the if condition here. So let's do the if condition now. Did I explain the if condition in Python?
Yeah,
No,
if
yes.
loop you have thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we need to check the if. So I will say if geo location of what? Of index. Right? So it will be the first index, 0th index, 1 index, 2 index, everything, right? If it is equals to Hyderabad, so the comparison here, double equals to. So we are comparing, right? The index is equals to Hyderabad. Then what we need to do here? We need to take text variable one. Text equals to my sales into point, how much I would think? 0.07, right?
0.07.
So that's it. And we can do a rounding as well. So suppose this calculation I want to take only 2 decimal. So we can do a round as well on top of this. Round of this comma 2. So whenever the text is getting calculated, you can click to only this much. Okay. Now the next part, I'll say elif. Same thing, you can check if it is Bangalore, then my text would be 0.5. Okay, then either you can take a else, but I'm taking elif only here. So I'm saying Pune, then it will be 0.4. Alright, now we have done it this one. Okay, now I'm saying now I need to calculate, right? The total sales. Total sales equals to, what do you need to do here? Tell me how to do that. Now we got the text for each. What do you need to do here? No, at least you can tell me now.
Sales,
Hmm.
sales into
Hmm.
tax. Sales into tax.
Sales into tax. Okay.
Sales into tax.
Sales into tax or sales plus tax?
Plus
Plus
tax.
tax.
This will be the final calculation, right? Then let's say this is the total only. I'm not doing any total sales here. This is total. So out of the finally, we'll get some total here, right? Based on the different decision, we'll get total. Now this amount I need to append it into my list. So I will say total. What is the list I have? Total underscore sales. Total underscore sales. Dot append, and the value is total. That's much. I need to and what I've done. One second. Did I remove that? Why I removed? So here I will say total sales dot append total amount. Right? This will be calculated. Again, there is might be some indexation problem will be there that you need to figure it out. Where the totals will be there, where it will be there. But this is the overall logic. You can just play around it. Does it make sense? Is it okay? Sorry, this total should be case sensitive, okay? Because this is the value, it should be this one. That's correct. Then this will be correct one. No. Because already in the enumerator we are taking the value, right? So this is the total, right? So here index is index, and total is nothing but the item, value of the sales is, right? So that only I'm capturing the sales mistakes. Okay? Alright? That makes sense. Any questions? Do you have any questions?
No.
That's good. Okay, so now let's understand a few other things. So, new and Python file, say loop controls. I'll give so many exercises today. It will be weekend for you guys. So it includes everything: loops, list, tuples, everything. Okay, so you can just play around that so to brush up your skills. And this is very much important, I can say. Okay. So the loop controls. The loop controls, there are few keywords are there which we need to use it to adjust some looping control statements. So first is called your break. Second is called your continue. Third is called the pass. And second one is called your try and accept. This last part, the try and accept, I will take it later because this is part of your exception handling. Not now, but I will take it later. But let's continue with the break, continue, and the pass. Okay. So let's take an example here. Okay. So what is exactly the break is all about? So let's take, I'm saying x equals to 0 and say while x less than equals to 10, print x. So it will print and I will say x plus equals to 1. So it will print it anyway from 0 to 10. It will give me the output as 0 to 10. So what I am trying to say now, the break is, after this, if I say if x equals to 5, just a condition I'm giving, then I will say break. Okay. And if you print now, okay, let's see the print statement here. So it will just stop it at the 5. When it becomes the 5, we are explicitly saying please break it. Break in the sense come out from the loop. Don't go till beyond 10. This is about the break. Got it?
Yes.
Got the point? Everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So for the same thing, what we will do, instead of writing break, let me just delete this. And instead of writing this, instead of break, if we use the continue here, then what will happen? Whichever the condition satisfied, that will be the skip. Continue is nothing but actually the skip only. Okay, something like, sorry, not this comment. This is called a skip. So in this case, whenever the x become 5, that step will be skipped. It will go to 6th. It will never calculate that step only. This is called the continue. Let's do that. Sorry. Let me break it. Where is the break? What happened? And then it should go right. X equals to 5. Continue because it is going on till 5. Let's see. Let me check. 1 second. The fifth position is still is there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that is not my expected output. So maybe it's equals to 1. Sequence. Yeah, see. Now there are some indentation issues. This is the problem in Python. Okay, just you need to put the print in a proper way. So if you see here, while what I'm doing, while x less than equals to 10, and I'm countering the x equals to plus 1, I'm checking whether if x equals to 5, then continue and print. If you see the output here, it started at 1 because I'm countering first only. But if you see the fifth position, it got skipped. See 1, 2, 3, 4, then it is started at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the whichever the part it is there, it will skip that position only. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we'll do an exercise on this one. Don't worry. Now after this only we'll do on the continue and the break. Don't worry. So now another one is called the pass. As I told the try and expert, I will take it later. Pass is a very important statement in Python. When you are developing something from the scratch, or you are writing the code something logic. Okay. So here, if you not give anything here, if you not give any break, continue, or something, you will not give. And if you run this, it will throw an error because inside the if nothing is there. So what happens sometimes is we don't know the logic. Suppose you are building something, and on the if condition, we are thinking that okay, we will put this condition, then the loop will start. Okay, this condition will not work. Something in your mind it is going on, but you are still unsure that what the condition I need to put. Okay, and we can continue with the other lines, and finally we can come to that line saying that okay, this will be my condition. But you don't want to break your Python code to show any error. That time you can use the pass statement. So what I will do here, the pass. If I write pass here, so it will just listen that okay, there is a statement, and Python understand that. Why I am getting my voice again? Can somebody
Yeah,
on
your
mute?
voice is echoing.
Yeah, due to somebody else. Now, when Python identify the pass, you can understand that okay, this is a future statement. Developers will come and write something later. Okay, this where the pass will use, and it's very helpful for a development standpoint. I'm saying. Now you can continue with the 9th line, 10th line, 11th line, 11th, 12th line till how much line you are doing it, just do it. And finally, you understand that, okay, this if condition, whatever I'm writing inside that, this will be my statement. Then you can remove the pass and you can write your statement, whatever you want to logic you want to put it. But you can use this pass statement just to avoid the error, any kind of thing in Python. Does that make sense? Are you good? Okay. Okay. Now,
Samir,
suppose, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, sorry. Yeah, without pause, it's working, right? But we are giving the pause for the future that if some error will come, it will stop for that purpose.
Without the pass, how will work? Inside the if, anything needs to be there, right? Either you can put a
Okay,
print or you can put logic, anything you need to put, right? Otherwise, how it will work?
okay,
It will throw an error only, right? That's what I'm saying. You are unsure about what you need to write inside the if right now.
okay.
Just this is a holistic approach. I'm saying, okay, just you need to assumption that suppose inside some logic you are unsure that what exactly right now the my logic because my mind is not the way I'm thinking of. So I can you put a pass there, and I will continue with the other codes. Then finally, when I reach end of the code, I can understand that okay, this if condition will work here in this case. Then I will come there and I will put my condition. But till that time, I can put a pass to make it error-free code of my Python.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
makes
sure.
sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Samir, I got it. Thank you.
yeah. Okay, let's take an example of this. So suppose you have a list called product underscore list. Okay, here I have different products. Okay, so let's take an example of let's take clothes. Then suppose hardwares, hardware or what? Hardware. Then suppose let's take software, something like that. I have different product I'm handling it. So what I need to do here in this case, I want to create a new product list. This will, let's take it's a blank list. Just think of an example here. Suppose you have a company and you are dealing with multiple products, and suppose at the end of the financial year end, you decided to not to consider one product because that is somehow it is giving me not that much of profit which I'm expecting or which was expected, right? So in this case, I want to create a new product list and I don't want to consider that product at all into my list, right? So in this case, I don't want to consider hardware. So in the new product list, you should be consider only the clothes and software. Okay, got the question? So how we'll do it in this case? So I will take a
With
for loop. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Anybody have any thoughts? Hello.
no, Samir.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm saying in my product list, right? I will check if I can take one other way also. If I'll say hardware in item. This is the item of each product list, right? I'm checking if the hardware is in item. Then I will continue. Continue means skip. That item I want to skip it. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes. Then I will say new product list dot append item. Then I will print new product list. Correct? See only the clothes and software came. Hardware, we skip it. Make sense?
Yes.
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 So this could be one of the implementation. So like this, I will give you a couple of other examples as well. So we can just play around it with the break, continue, and you can just whatever, you just take a data holistic approach and take the data something like that. Take some real-time examples only, okay, like student roll number or let's take any kind of employees information, play around it. So you can take any list that is hard-coded values only. You can just play around with your approach. Okay, this is the way I want to do it. This is the way I want to do it. Just do it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
So, and as I told you that the last one, the looping control statement, try and expect. I will come later in the stage after the concept of dictionary and sets and all these things. Then I will come to that. Okay. So that's it. Then let's discuss the another. So we discuss about our list, tuple, range you select, enumerate also we discuss how to work on the enumerate and all. Now the very important thing comes to your dictionary, not a new file. Another types of data which is in Python, which is very much important, called your dictionary. What is a dictionary? First of all, you need to understand, and why dictionary is required. So that's we can see. So dictionary. Okay, before coming to the dictionary, can somebody tell me you work on list? You work on the nested list also, right? You work on the nested list.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you are using it, can somebody tell me what is the one problem we have in list?
Mutable takes
That,
lot of
no,
memory.
that is correct, right? Mutable dictionary also is mutable. Only. There is no immutable. Only immutable is tuple only. Instead,
Maybe we are having duplicate values.
doesn't matter. Duplicate value is fine. Okay. Let me explain you through an example so that we'll come to know. So let's take I'm running a company and I have some couple of products and there is some stock status for that. So whether that is in stock or out stock for particular products, and that I am storing in a list. Okay. So let's take I'm saying stock underscore status, and I'm taking a list, and inside that I take nested list here. So my first product is, let's take iPhone. Okay, and this is in stock. Okay, this is my first product. Second, let's take MacBook. Okay, so the MacBook is, again, it is in stock. Then I have another product which is called my smartwatch. It is, let's take out of stock. Understand? Now these are the three products. This is called an example of a nested list, right? So this is my first item on the list, which is a list itself. This is my second item, and this is my third item. Correct? We're good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now suppose somebody wants to look for the iPhone, whether that iPhone product is, whether it's in stock or out of stock. Is there any possibility we have can search through the name called iPhone? Is it possible in list by the name by
No,
searching with the name? No, right?
no, you
That
cannot.
is the disadvantage of the list. Okay. Here always in the list we will go through the index only. Okay. And sometimes we are unsure that which index number we are keeping the iPhone, right? If you can search through the name, right, that will be the advantage for me. That we can do through the dictionary. So that is the problem in list. That's one problem. It's like there is a problem means we will not use the list. No, this will use it, but there is one problem on the list. This is the one. We can't search through the name of the list. So for this, suppose I want to print it, I can take a for loop here. So I'll say item in my stock status, and then say
If,
if, yeah,
if
something like that, I can check it, right? If the stock status of
item,
item equals to iPhone, then print it. So wherever the index is satisfied, it will print it. Something like that, you can do it. Okay? Does that make sense? I'm not doing it, but you understand the problem on your list. What the point?
Yes.
So the same thing. Now let's convert it into a dictionary. Okay? So dictionary always works through key and value pair. Okay. And how I will convert this into a dictionary? Let's do that. Okay. The same thing, suppose you want to create a dictionary. So what I will do, first of all, the dictionary always start with a flower bracket, okay, and end with a flower bracket. Okay. And inside that, the first item can be your list, tuple doesn't matter, but each item will be separated by a colon here. Sorry. Let's do that. Not let's do this in this way. I'll come to the list later. So let's do that like this. The first item is MacBook. This is my in stock. I'm changing it. Okay. Now here, this is my smartwatch. And this is the column. Okay. Now it just looks like a dictionary. All right. That's how I converted into a dictionary here. What happened? Okay, now it is a dictionary. Now suppose you want to print something like that. Suppose now here this is a key and this is the value of this. This is the key and this is the value. This is the key and this is the value of this. Now we can do a search through the key value will be key value and everything we can do it. Okay, how we'll do it? So let's do it. Print say iPhone. So now if I run this, it will give you sorry, not iPhone like this. Yes, it should be. What I'm missing here? What I'm missing here? Something is wrong.
Should we give stock status?
Yeah, I think it's stock status. Yeah, I think so. Stock status of iPhone. I think yes, that's correct. That's correct. Then it will say in stock, right? So now the search is not through any index number, rather than we know the value of this. So instead of iPhone, if I give Mac, then it will show you that it is MacBook. See, the spelling mistake is there. It's in that key error because that item is not available in my dictionary, right? So due to because of my spelling mistake. Right? Got it? So this is an advantage of your dictionaries. Does it make sense?
Samir, one doubt.
Good.
Should
Good.
we give in square bracket only or
Yeah.
parenthesis works?
Here in this one, I'm using this one.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. This though. Yeah. It should be like a list only. It will
It should
consider
always
this as
be
a
in the
key.
list.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just a thumb rule I'm saying, when I'm saying this is the key and this is the value. This is the key, this is the value, key value pair, right? Don't put, avoid it. Okay. Avoid key as integer. Why? Because we can keep it. The key as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, you can put it. But the problem is if you keep it and sometimes the value also will be 1, then you will get confused in which is key and which is value. Right? So better to avoid, give some meaningful name to the key so that it makes sense, and for that find your values. All right. All right. And here another advantage is this in this case. I put it iPhone, and here I can define a list as well. Instead of putting only one value for that in stock, I can create a list on the value, and I can keep multiple items for the iPhone. So suppose let's take I'm giving first as the price. So let's equal out. It's my first information about the iPhone is the price. Then I can say it is sold out or out of stock, whatever maybe I can put it here. Okay. Then I can say the number of stock items. So I have 20 pieces. In this way also we can use it. So one key value and there are multiple information for that using a list. Okay. Now if I use the print here iPhone, then it will give me an output of complete list. Does that make sense? So there is an advantage. Now tell me how to get the price. Only price for the iPhone.
Put the index there.
Where?
iPhone of 0
like
in
this.
the print.
Like they were saying. That's done. Yes, exactly. So now, because of the item is a list, we can still derive with the index properties. Got it? So
Yeah, Samir.
dictionary is good. Good,
Yeah,
good.
sorry. Yeah, what's the advantage? It's a fast search. It's the advantage over list.
First of all, list can't be done like this.
Yes.
Second, in the list, everything will be searchable through the index only. We can't never search with name. Name search is not possible in list.
Yes.
Okay. So that is the
Yes.
second advantage. So like this, we can't search in our list. We will never will do it. There is no mechanism called name search in list. That you can do in dictionary. But in dictionary, another advantage is that we can bring the list into the dictionary as well to store multiple items. So in this case, for the iPhone, I'm capturing multiple items for the iPhone, like the price, stock, and the stocks. That it brings a list. But if you want to search it, we can say that the name search for that the index number. That you can do it.
Yeah, got it, Samir. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, everybody. And if you don't have any value, suppose I'll search for watch. That watch is not available on my stock status dictionary. Then I will get an error called, sorry, this error should be get it as called the key error. Just remember in list you are getting one common error called index out of range. Whenever you don't have any index present on your list. In case of dictionary, if you want to search a value which is not present as a key on the string, then you will get a error called key error. Just remember these 2 points. Okay? And I'm stopping it here. Dictionary methods I'm not discussing right now how to add it. There are same methods or same kind of methods we have just like your list, like adding item, remove item, all these things that we'll discuss tomorrow. Sorry, next class. But I will try to give consolidate all the exercises. There could be any instances that you need to use your dictionary methods. Okay, but you can skip that part if you want, or you can use it. You can try it out. Else you can just skip it and do other exercises. Okay,
Okay. Samir?
and please make sure. Yeah, just hold on.
Yes.
About few members who requested me that they join the class later. They have a like buffer timing of another 1 week to submit your SQL assignment. But for others, I think today will be the last or max I'm giving this weekend. Please do submit all your SQL assignment before Sunday. Okay? Who has done it, this well and good.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I will
Samir.
not give any further timing beyond the Sunday. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Any question?
Samir, can you please send today notes?
Oh, for the Python, I'm not keeping any notes actually. I can provide the files if you want, but of the file I'm just writing here that I can give it.
Okay.
Because that's itself is a note only.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Samir, I had sent you the mail. Have you got it? Or
Yes, I feel I got it. I will see
okay.
through that. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.